Shalom, friends. This is Enoch speaking to you from the offices of Keren Hayesod. I'm here with Shmulik Fried, and we want to give you a little bit of an insight on what the situation is like in Israel now. Now, we hear about the war, we hear about the Hamas terror attack, but what is it like for the Israelis on the ground here, and what are their needs in the midst of this conflict? Shmulik, can you tell us more about what is happening here in Israel and how we can be involved and support and pray?
So first of all, shalom to all our brothers and sisters from Australia, and thank you, Enoch, for coming to Israel during a time of war. This is a big encouragement and it's a big statement from Christian brothers who love Israel with all your heart. So thank you very much for this. The needs in Israel right now is endless. Since October 7, the people of Israel are completely broken and devastated. We have lost in one day 1,400 people from our people. Most of them civilians, babies, elderly, families were completely wiped out. This is horrible. And the people of Israel are right now all feeling sad and frustrated, particularly because of the situation of the hostages that are being held under the tunnels, babies, mother, father that was separated from their family, and people needs your help at this difficult time. Keren Hayesod right now is in the front line to support all the victims of terror by helping them and helping their children, providing food for the elderly community, evacuating new immigrants who have just made Aliyah to Israel a couple of months ago and they cannot stay in our absorption center in the south. The needs are great and we need your help right now as much as you can.
What is it like with all these people having to move internally in Israel? How many have moved away from the Gaza and the Lebanon area, and where are they going?
So that's a very good question. Right now we have in Israel, this is unbelievable, in Israel we have 200,000 people who left their homes. And where they are all over. We took responsibility, Keren Hayesod, about on 10,000 new immigrants. Okay, that's made Aliyah from Russia, from France, from Ukraine, from Ethiopia, and we took for them a youth hostel or hotel, and we provide all their needs. We are actually helping them to continue their life like where we are now. Right now in Jerusalem, we put the school in the hotels, and we do our best for them to continue with their life as much as possible, but being away from the siren that we are facing right now in the south on a daily basis, almost every few hours.
Now, I know the Israelis are a friendly, loving people, but you said there is a sadness even in the streets of Israel at the moment. Can you tell us more what it's like for the Israelis because of what has happened?
You know, right now, the army called for an emergency call for 360 soldiers to join into the fight. So right now, 360,000, that's a huge number. And right now, almost every house, you have a son, you have a father that is a soldier, and he's on the Gaza border. So all the families are right now are hysteric. They're watching the news. That's the feeling in Israel. They're watching the news 24 hours. Almost on a daily basis, we are losing soldiers. So the feeling in Israel is very difficult. And you know, we're dealing with a terror organization that are so cruel to the family. Every day, you know, they say we're going to release and don't release. We want this, we don't want this. So the atmosphere in Israel is so difficult, and your visit over here gives us a light. It's giving us encouragement, knowing that we have millions of Christians around the world that are praying for the people of Israel. That gives us the strength to continue and destroy the evil that we are facing.
You know, when these terror attacks happened, I know of Christian groups all over the world who began to pray night and day, running constant Zoom prayer times, gathering together, hear what's the latest news, talk about it, pray. I've been amazed by the support that I have seen personally in Australia and other countries. And it's great that people are praying, but also, can you tell us more about how we can support Keren Hayesod? Firstly, this name is difficult for us English speakers. What is Keren Hayesod, and how can we support you?
Keren Hayesod is the official fundraising arm of the State of Israel. And that means in a time of war, right now, we are at the front line giving support to all the needs that's involved in a war, whether it's for ambulances, Magen David Adom, MDA probably, whether it's supporting the hospital that's receiving all the soldiers and the civilians that are coming to those hospitals, whether it's, you probably heard, whether it's for Zaka, the people that are dealing with identified the body, and whether it's all the people that we have evacuated, whether it's people who live in a home with no bomb shelters at all. Take, for example, the city of Ashkelon. The city of Ashkelon, most of the city, they don't have any bomb shelters in the houses. Right. So when rocket comes, they need to pray very, very hard. And we need to help them to get proper bomb shelter, mobile bomb shelter that we are moving over there. So the needs are big, and Keren HaYesod needs your prayer, but also need your physical support right now at this difficult time.
What's the website we can go to find out more?
So the website, very easy. You can go on Keren HaYesod. Just Google Keren HaYesod and you will find us. And make sure that you give your donor, you designate it for the supporting the war and the people of the South and the North, and we will make sure that the people get it.
We'll put the address on the screen for you. So thank you everyone for listening. And please continue to pray for the state of Israel, for the people of Israel, and understand that this is not just a war on the ground between soldiers and terrorists. There is so many people involved, so many people being affected. This is a time for us to stand with Israel. This is a time when she needs her friends more than ever before. And I encourage you to pray for Israel, to support Israel, and to let others know what is happening here in the land. So this is Enoch Lavender with Shmulik Fried from Keren HaYesod. It's a real encouragement and blessing to be with you today. Thank you, Shmulik.
Thank you very much.